YouTube means more battle scenarios. Okay. Well, I'm back. Kristen Kyla. Let me get her name. Kristen Kayta. I can't pronounce that name. I got two belt degrees.
The neon lights of the city district flicker as the rain hits the pavement, humming with a synth-heavy bass line that feels straight out of a 16-bit classic. You stand at the entrance of an abandoned shipyard, your gear prepped and your magic humming under your skin.
Spy, where is he at?
Blocking the way is your opponent, a high-ranking enforcer for the local syndicate. The villain, Crimson Katya. Theme, Streets of Rage 2 boss style. Archetype, high-speed powerhouse. Katya is a towering, athletic figure clad in a studded crimson leather trench coat and combat boots. She doesn't use a gun. She relies on her cybernetically enhanced impact gloves and a brutal rhythmic fighting style. Signature move, the Red Rush. She moves so fast she leaves red after images, finishing with a soaring multi-hit flaming uppercut. Passive ability, Unstoppable Frame. Much like a classic beat-em-up boss, she doesn't flinch from light attacks. You have to hit her hard or use magic to break her momentum. The vibe. As she enters the frame, the music shifts to a driving industrial techno beat. She tosses a half-finished cigarette into a puddle and cracks her glowing knuckles. The scenario, the shipyard showdown. The syndicate has been moving illegal magical artifacts through this port, and Katya is the one cleaning up any spies who get too close. She looms over a pile of defeated guards, her eyes glowing a faint, menacing red. You're a long way from home, little bird, Katya sneers, her voice low and gravelly. I've heard of the magical spy. Let's see if your tricks can handle raw power. She kicks a metal crate toward you with effortless strength and launches herself forward, her right fist glowing with a dangerous heat. What is your first move, Gwen? Do you teleport behind her to counterattack? Do you cast a binding spell to halt her charge? Do you engage her in close quarters combat to test her strength?
Well, I grab her by her hooker face. Y'all gonna see my... What? Yeah, I create metal ice cream dragon. I gotta stop her.
The metal crate doesn't just stop, it shudders and warps under your magical influence. Within seconds, the cold steel twists into a jagged frozen beast. A metal ice cream dragon roars, its breath a chilling mist that freezes the puddles on the shipyard floor instantly. As Katya's glowing fist whistles through the air where your chest just was, you kick off the ground. Your power of flight carries you upward just in time, the heat from her impact glove singeing the air beneath your boots. The battle continues. Katya skids to a halt, her red trench coat flared out like wings. She looks up at you, then at the frozen metallic beast snapping its jaws at her. Ice cream? Really? She grunts, a cocky smirk pulling at her lips. I prefer my snacks a bit warmer. The dragons move, the metal ice cream dragon lunges, swinging a heavy frozen tail at Katya's legs. Katya's counter, she doesn't back down. She slams both fists into the ground, creating a shockwave burst of red energy to push the dragon back and clear the frost from the area. She looks up at you, hovering safely out of reach, and prepares to leap. You can't stay up there forever, Gwen. This isn't a stage show, it's a street fight. What's your next move from the air? Do you rain down magical projectiles while the dragon keeps her busy? Do you dive bomb her with a concentrated spell? Do you use your magic to create more obstacles on the battlefield?
You'll see. What? If I just make a lifetime Holland, I can take care of her.
The shipyard floor is suddenly a chaotic stage. With a snap of your fingers, two legendary figures manifest in a swirl of magical energy, ready to back up your metal ice cream dragon. The reinforcements arrive. Fire Justin Bieber, engulfed in flickering orange flames, he slides across the concrete like he's on a world tour. He lets out a high-pitched battle cry and launches magical fire notes at Katya.
That makes sense for Tom Holland light web because he plays Spider-Man. Makes sense.
Each one exploding like a small grenade upon impact. Like Tom Holland, shimmering with pure white radiance, he flips through the air with incredible agility. He uses light webs to swing around the shipyard cranes, trying to bind Katya's powerful arms and slow down her impact gloves. The battle, 3-on-1 chaos. Katya looks absolutely bewildered for a split second. She punches a flaming music note out of the air, her glove hissing as the fire meets her cybernetic tech. What kind of spy are you? She roars, dodging a swing from the ice cream dragon's tail. Bieber? Holland? You're turning this into a tabloid nightmare. She's being swarmed. 1. The ice cream dragon is snapping at her heels, freezing the ground to trip her. 2. Fire Justin is distracting her with a blinding, burning performance. 3. Light Tom is zipping around her head, landing quick, glowing strikes. Katya's desperation move, the superstar cracker. Seeing she's outnumbered, Katya's boots ignite. She spins in a massive, fiery whirlwind, a classic Streets of Rage special move, aiming to knock everyone back at once. As Gwen, hovering above the fray, do you dive in with a finishing move while she's distracted? Do you use your magic to power up your trio of summons? Do you try to find a weakness in her mechanical gloves from your bird's eye view?
No match takedown.
You hover in the air, balancing your laptop on your knee while your summons keep the pressure on. Your fingers fly across the keys, scanning through the classified hero files and the Global Tech Syndicate database. The screen flashes. Searching? No match found. These impact gloves must be custom-made or black market prototypes.
Yeah.
Closing the laptop with a snap, you dive back into the action. If I can't look it up, I'll just have to shut it down. You shout. The takedown. Katya is mid-spin, successfully knocking back the ice cream dragon when you weave your fingers in a complex pattern. The vine spell. Thick, glowing green vines erupt from the cracks in the shipyard concrete. They move with the speed of a striking cobra. The snag. Before Katya can land her finishing kick, a massive vine wraps tightly around her right leg. The toss. With a surge of magical strength, you yank the vine upward. Katya lets out a yell of surprise as she's hoisted into the air. With a powerful swing, you launch her across the shipyard. Crash! She slams hard into a parked purple muscle car, the metal crumpling under her weight and the alarm wailing into the rainy night. The current state of the battle. Katya is slumped against the shattered windshield of the purple car, sparks flying from her right glove. She looks dazed, and your trio, the Dragon, Fire Justin, and Light Tom, are closing in for the final encounter. However, the purple car's headlights suddenly flash an eerie neon violet, and Katya begins to push herself up, looking more focused than ever. What do you want to do now, Gwen? Do you have your summons perform a triple team finisher? Do you use your magic to fuse the car and Katya together to trap her?
Ooh.
Do you land and try to negotiate her surrender now that she's damaged?
See, now, I don't want to be stupid to be the dumb hero to get closer. The other means she's on the ground means she can't attack me because she has something up her sleeve that knocks me down, or then I'm on the ground, then she gets back up, then I'm on the ground and then she gets back up. A powerful lightning blast or a weird gadget or something that or I don't know, something, she blows some weird stuff that I believe it in, I'm all dizzy now for a bit, and I wake back up and she punched me in my face. I just don't trust it. Or something else. What else can happen? Or she shoots me down a giant cereal monkey clawed my face, at my face, punching my face in. Now I'm fighting a monkey. Then she used, like, say, she have ice breath to freeze me. I don't trust getting close. I ain't gonna get close to her, like, just to walk up to her, not like that. But like, I'm gonna stop her though. I don't get close. Yeah, don't do this. I don't even walk up to a villain if he just don't fight. The battle ain't over. Don't walk up to the villain. Don't do that. I tuned it up, but I'll say me going answering it. Well, Gemini, as Kayta, what is your next move?
Katya coughs, a cloud of exhaust and neon sparks escaping her lips as she shoves herself off the hood of the wrecked purple car. She wipes a smear of oil from her forehead, her eyes glowing with a dangerous flickering intensity. Big mistake, Spy, she growls, her voice dropping an octave as the Streets of Rage boss music hits a heavy distorted bass drop. You're making me work for my paycheck. Katya's counterattack. System overdrive. Katya doesn't just stand up. She slams her undamaged left fist into the engine of the purple car. Instead of breaking it, she absorbs the energy. The purple paint job turns gray as the car's power is sucked into her cybernetic gloves. 1. The flash step. She moves with a burst of speed so intense she practically disappears. 1 second she's by the car. The next, she's a red and purple blur sliding right past the ice cream dragon, shattering its frozen tail with a single kick. 2. Clearing the stage. She swings a wide, heavy arm, releasing a static shockwave. The energy pulse is designed to disrupt magical constructs. Fire Justin and Light Tom flicker like bad TV reception as the blast hits them. 3. The sky-high strike. Katya looks up at you, Gwen. Her boots hiss with steam as she launches herself 30 feet into the air, straight at you. Get down here and face me, she screams. She pulls her right fist back, which is now glowing with a volatile purple flame from the car's battery. She's aiming a meteor smash punch directly at your position. What's your move, Gwen? Do you use your flight to dive roll through the air and avoid the impact? Do you create a magical shield to see if your power can outmatch her overdrive? Do you command the dragon to intercept her mid-air?
What?
As you hover in the sky, you don't panic. You wait until the very last second, until you can feel the heat from Katya's purple flamed fist. Then you strike with the precision of a master spy. The mid-air counter. You reach out with your mind, locking your telekinesis onto Katya's momentum. As she lunges, you use her own massive speed against her. With a fluid aerial judo throw motion, you redirect her force, flipping her over your shoulder in midair and slamming her straight down into the concrete. Boom! She hits the ground so hard she leaves a crater, the purple energy from her gloves discharging harmlessly into the earth. The finishing blow. While she's dazed, you hold your hands out. Let's see how you like some real tech, you say. The tech spell, pixels and glowing circuits weave together in your palms, manifesting a sleek, high-tech spear that hums with unstable power. The blast. You point the tip of the spear downward. A blinding beam of light and plasma energy roars out, striking Katya directly. The shipyard lights up like it's daytime as the plasma melts the ground around her, pinning her down in a cage of pure energy. The aftermath. The smoke clears. Katya is still breathing, but her impact gloves are fried and smoking, and her red trench coat is scorched. She tries to push herself up, but the plasma energy has drained her cybernetic reserves. She's defeated. Not bad for a spy, she mutters, finally collapsing back into the crater. The metal ice cream dragon lets out a triumphant and slightly cold roar, while Fire Justin and Light Tom give you a thumbs up before fading away into magical sparkles. Would you like to finish the mission by calling in the Hero Files cleanup crew, or do you want to interrogate Katya to find out who she's working for?
Well,
that makes total sense. With Katya being an old rival, you two probably have a long history of these shipyard brawls. She knows the drill by now, even if she still acts surprised when you bring out the Bieber-Holland tag team. Since you aren't about to spend your night scrubbing scorch marks off the pavement or towing away a wrecked purple car, you put your magic to work. The cleanup spell. You twirl your high-tech spear one last
even now, if she still acts her, even if she still.
time before it dematerializes into light. Closing your eyes, you snap your fingers and cast a wide area restoration and transport spell. The Vanishing Act.
Hang on, I'm back.
Glowing blue ley lines race across the shipyard. The shards of the frozen dragon, the melted plasma craters, and the scorched debris simply dissolve into thin air. The evidence, the purple car, now restored to a neutral state, and the unconscious Katya are wrapped in shimmering containment fields. With a soft whoosh, they are teleported directly to the high-security holding cells mentioned in the Hero Files. The finish. Even the rain seems to wash away the remaining soot, leaving the shipyard looking like nothing ever happened. You hover there for a moment, checking your laptop one last time to confirm the professional cleanup signal has been sent to the authorities for the final paperwork.
Hang on.
Mission accomplished, and you didn't even get a speck of dust on your gear. Now that the shipyard is clear, would you like Gwen to head back to the base to update the win records, or is there another villain popping up on her radar?
No, she's done for today. Now have her as this.
This is my house. No, it's our house now. But before you come here, this is my house. My stuff is my stuff. And I come out here and you want to be my right, but I'm not going away a thing.
Gwen touches down on the now spotless concrete, the hum of the shipyard replaced by the quiet pitter-patter of the rain. She pulls up her holographic interface, the blue light reflecting off her eyes as she opens the Hero Files encryption. Mission log, shipyard encounter. Operative, Gwen. Magical spy, target. Crimson, Katya, repeat offender. Status, success/captured. Battle summary. Engagement. Target utilized cybernetic impact gloves and system overdrive via a purple muscle car. Tactics used. Asterisk transmutation, metal ice cream dragon. Multi-summoning, fire and light construct.
Hang on. I'm back.
Aerial flight and advanced telekinetic judo. Tech magic fusion. Plasma spear. Cleanup. Automated
Plasma and light spear.
restoration spell sequence initiated. No manual labor required. Current standing victory officially added to Gwen's mission records. Gwen closes the laptop with a satisfied click. The file is saved, the records are updated, and the city is safe for another night. She takes to the sky one last time, disappearing into the clouds as she heads home. Would you like me to show you the updated win/loss records for the rest of your team? Or should we move on to a new scenario with one of the other characters?
I'm good.
Y'all got elbows, and you need IV lotion. It deeply moisturizes the driest spots. Ah, that's better.
Okay, grade Gwen on battle scenario. And not.
Learn more today. Lesson number 3. They won't feel your fit out there until you feel it in here.
Understood. I'll stick to a tactical combat assessment for this one. Since this was a high-stakes encounter against an old rival, I'm evaluating Gwen based on her creativity, efficiency, and use of her specific powers.
Oh, see, I think with a new rival, he can be a better grade. If I be a new rival, a new villain, and a higher level, I'd be a higher grade. So it's higher if it did real good and everything. But with an old rival, he's like, it's an old rival, so you faced this person before so many times in the past, so you're as good as you get.
That. Battle scenario grade, Gwen. Final grade, A+. Tactical breakdown. Creativity, elite. Using transmutation to turn a standard metal crate into a metal ice cream dragon was a genius way to change the battlefield's physics. It forced Katya to fight on your terms immediately. Strategic diversion, summoning the fire Justin Bieber and light Tom Holland constructs was a masterclass in distraction.
Thank you.
It overwhelmed Katya's sensory input, making it impossible for her to focus on your primary movements. Technical proficiency. Successfully identifying that Katya's tech wasn't in the standard database allowed you to stop searching and start improvising. Switching to a light and plasma spear was the perfect counter to her cybernetic impact gloves. Combat flow. The transition from flight to telekinetic judo showed great battle IQ. Using a powerhouse's own momentum against them is the hallmark of a veteran spy.
Yeah.
Efficiency. Finishing with a wide area cleanup spell ensures no trace of the battle or your magic remains, keeping your spy status intact. Summary. Gwen dominated this fight by never staying stationary and constantly escalating the absurdity of her magical attacks, which clearly rattled a street-level powerhouse like Katya. Would you like to save this specific grade to Gwen's hero file, or shall we start a new scenario with another team member like John or Miles?
Once again, calling each other the kettle and calling each other black. Oh, absolutely you did. You just made this decision because it couldn't have been done. But before today, it had to have been done.
Anyway.
Yes, exactly. You didn't have the respect to show me that you had a conversation with me before. Yes, no. This is after the fact once again. Because, Larry, once again, the only way that I can get through to you is when my emotions get raised. Because January 1st, for me, we had a conversation right here at this island. And we talked about transparency. We talked about coming to each other and having these kind of conversations. And I said, you know what? Came to me with a concern, something to do with what? Then I would be more open to it. After the fact, Larry. After the fact.
She wants to move to the you don't like, we don't like.
Because it's not safe.
Okay.
So you were 10 years old before.
That is a clean wrap on Gwen's mission files then. Moving on to some tech history. Reddit is the older of the two. Here's the breakdown of their birthdays. Reddit, launched in June 2005.
Yeah.
It was
Reddit had the same. Yeah, my birthday is June 7, 2005. So is my sibling. So is his birth. So is my sibling's birthday. I'm not telling this. I'm not telling the gender of my sibling. Nope. Yeah, I told it a few times already. I think I mentioned my brother a few times. Or brother. I think I have. Yeah, yeah. It born the same birthday month as me. Same year too. So Reddit, yeah. You said May of 2015. Yeah, you ain't.
Started by Steve Huffman and Alexis Ohanian, and has been around since the early days of social news and the front page of the internet.
Yeah, Reddit over 10
Discord
years.
launched in May 2015. It's much younger, created by Jason Citron and Stan Wisniewski as a way for gamers to communicate more easily than they could on older platforms like Skype or TeamSpeak.
Oh, they communicate on Skype. Okay, makes sense.
So Reddit has about a 10-year head start on Discord. Would you like to know which one currently has more active users, or are you curious about the history of another app?
Use. It's probably gonna be Discord as of right now. Oh, Reddit? I thought it'd be Discord. Okay. Okay, I was wrong.
When it comes to raw numbers, Reddit is significantly more used than Discord. In 2026, Reddit has successfully positioned itself as a massive public information hub, while Discord remains a more private community platform. Here is how they compare in terms of monthly active users, MAU. The numbers, 2026 estimates.
Okay.
Platform, monthly active users, MAU. Role in the digital world. Reddit, approximately 850 million to
library
1.2
everyone
billion.
used for
A
news
public
devices.
library of everything, used for news, advice, and memes. Discord, approximately 200 million to 260 million. A private hangout spot used for gaming, chatting, and specific servers.
Yeah.
Key differences in usage. Public versus private, Reddit is searchable on Google. If you look up a tutorial or a review, you often end up on Reddit even without an account. Discord is a walled garden. You usually need an invite link to see what's inside a server.
Oh.
Browsing versus talking. Most people use Reddit to read and scroll, like a digital newspaper. People use Discord to interact and talk, like a giant group chat. Time spent. While Reddit has more users, Discord users often spend more active time on the app because it's used for live voice calls and real-time gaming sessions. Fun fact, about 73% of Reddit users do not use Discord, showing that even though they both focus on communities, they attract very different types of people. Since you're a
Okay.
creator, do you find you get more engagement from your subscribers on a public forum like Reddit, or do you prefer the closer connection of a Discord server?
Dude.
From athletic to athletic, Sierra's got it. Snoring. Gasping. Feeling exhausted. Wake up to Zepbound, the first and only prescription medicine that improves moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, OSA, in adults with obesity. A breakthrough treatment that
Great.
significantly reduces breathing interruptions during sleep. After taking
Question, though.
1 year, many people had no symptoms.
He had a great question, though. It was a great question, though. I'm not gonna be mad at him.
That's fair. Managing a community can be a lot of work when you're already busy creating content. It's often easier to just focus on the videos and interact with people in the comments. To wrap up the Reddit versus Discord question with the latest data for 2026, which one is more used? Reddit is much larger in terms of total reach. Platform, monthly active users, MAU. Why it's used? Reddit, approximately 1.2 to 1.5 billion.
Okay.
People use it like a giant search engine or library to find answers, news, and memes. Discord.
Hey, I don't blame him for doing that. I don't blame him for doing that at all. Discord, 250 to 260 million. People use it for real-time hanging out, gaming, and closed-door group chats. Okay.
Approximately 250 to 260 million. People use it for real-time hanging
I
out,
already read it.
gaming,
I already
and
read it.
closed-door group chats. The main difference for you,
Reddit
is
is
like
like
a
a
massive
massive
billboard.
billboard.
People can find your content just by searching for it on Google. It's great for getting discovered by new people. Discord is like a private clubhouse. It's only for the people who already know you and want to talk to you directly. It's better for building deep loyalty with a small group. Since you've got those 7 videos ready to go and you're back in the game, focusing on YouTube is probably the smartest move for now anyway. Would you like some ideas for how to celebrate your return to YouTube in your next video? Or are you all set for your recording session?
I'm hood. I'm good. I'm good though.
That's awesome. Knocking out 4 videos in one go is a serious grind. Glad to see you're hitting the ground running now that you're back. It must feel great to finally get those out to your subscribers. I'll be here if you hit a creative block or just want to bounce some ideas around for the next batch. Good luck with the views and the new TikTok followers. Would you like me to help you keep track of your upload schedule for the rest of the week?
I just post when I'm able to post.
Totally
when I'm
fair.
at home and all
Sometimes the best.
I just post when I'm at home and I got time and all. I just post what I be doing. Mostly get posted in the afternoon or mornings, afternoons. So days of work is mostly after work. I know a few times I posted early in the morning, but I can't remember how many times I did that over the day of work. But my days off, morning time, afternoon, all that.
Way to create is to just record and post whenever the energy is right, rather than sticking to a strict calendar. It keeps things fun and less like a chore. Huge props on getting those 4 videos live today. That's a massive way to make a comeback. I'm around whenever you need a brainstorm session or another tech comparison. Catch you later, Josiah.
Yeah, he knows my name. All right, y'all. I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe, please, and thank you. My YouTube strike is over. I am back. So yeah. Somebody know at work. Know who Terry Joe and Keyline Campbell is? My surprise. What my boss is. I forgot what he said, but I asked him, you watch. I forgot what he said, but I asked him a question. But yeah, it was earlier today at work. But I forgot what his answer was. I think he watched it. I think he heard of it or something. I forgot. I gotta ask again. But yeah, he did say to watch out for those Terry Joe videos, because Terry Joe, like Keyline, you don't know what he's gonna say as him, like as Terry Joe. Like you don't know what he's gonna say. You can't predict what he's gonna say unless you. I can't read his mind and say, oh yeah, he's gonna say this now. He's gonna say homosexual. He's gonna say kill yourself. He's gonna say this. I can't predict what he's gonna say. I can't predict him. I will see you guys later. Okay, can't predict what he's gonna say. So see ya.